So hello my new friends. I would like to give information on a book called Adam Smith, Searching for a Legacy of People's Wealth. About working consideration. For example, we will take a little sphere like this, in what searching for work very rare is not very rare, but for example, making little things that human that cannot do this for machine cannot with his energy make one thing in a day. He will not make 20 things, but if it's organization that has production, not to be in science like a profession, but has a specialty in what every is a special work. One human makes other thing, other human helps it, and third destroys, and fourth makes a little thing, and fifth makes other helps, and of one thing causes 2 or 3 operations. So is a special operation and another. For operation is of his own to make these things in how to say, in places. That's why that work of little things is 18 operations, in what some manufacturers make other humans, because in others the same human makes 2 or 3 operations. I saw and I was an atomic mutant that way where 10 humans, and then some make 2 or 3 different operations, because they cannot have that in other species of work. Is in earth making a cause of big growing bigger, that work in that sphere that is in the whole place to be grown. That's why rich nations work inside of their own inside their own earth making, and in big places, but they're grown is not in the big places, is in earth making. That earth that was a how to say, a rule in is very big, but because makes a big work there, it makes a lot, and then makes this size, because that working bigger grown makes the working and not making other things. In the earth grown earth making of rich country, working is not everywhere than in a not rich country, but anyway it makes not very big like in the big sphere. That's why bread of rich country is not sold in that bread of not rich country. From Poland makes like in the French, but it has rich and of French technical. In France, little little cities is very good and has that size that in the England, and in the rich and French technique cost a little than in England, because there in England that earth is bigger than in France, and in France they say makes bigger than in Poland, because not very rich country in earth making very bad can make competition with the big country or the rich country in size of bread wealth, but he cannot pretend on concurrence in the products of manufacturers. Has second is that money that you has of time economy, and from going from other to the other very big, then in the society that is from first sight cannot big go from one to another work because it makes in other place other instruments that is in the countryside makes a little thing has a lot of time spent on going from one to another. When two different works make in the same place, that time is little. Then is very important. That worker makes a little time for spending from going to from one to another, and when it has new work, it has very big energy and attention, and the head, or like they say, make another, because that time he goes, he doesn't work good. That that he sees and works bad, especially in every human that has changed work instruments and every day to 20 different works. Like every other work, it makes a big count of different specialties, and every makes a class. And then in the science, in every deal, spends money, spends time. That's why every human becomes scientific and works in his specialty. He makes big count of work in the science, and in the result of working big growth of different things, to say, in the society, like he has from behind to everybody wealth, and that worker makes that products of his own work big count of that needs to has his own wishes, and then every human is in that society and has to big count of products, of big count of making products, and then their size. He makes a lot of what they need, and they give him what he needs, and then in every society is some wealth. Of course, a very rich person that that place is very big and not account that he thinks, and in European president makes that place of very energetic human, because there this place is places of other African presidents that are very liberty. Second is that cause makes working another working to that money that has a result of wisdom, sees and understanding that wealth that he has makes a result very slow and developing of human nature doesn't have that goal to be in the market. That's not very big, not very rich. A human doesn't depends on it. That's good people's love to give him some specialties for his life, and then that place makes him on life what he needs. Then he doesn't give that products to that moment that not rich person needs it. Very big count of his needs makes that way that other people needs, for example, of buying. That money that he makes of that people, he gives food, and that different clothes that he has, he buys another that he likes, and different food and money that he wants, food and clothes and some apartments. All these methods to for him to that market not to be had in that goals and don't has big methods of the whole thing. Every animal that has his own body, he makes that for his own or for others, and then he doesn't take money for methods that nature gave him for other animals. For example, some people is very good for other one for another, and that products to market has a big place in what every human buys his bicycle of other people. And third, of this market working is because market has of different works that last makes of his methods and other words of the market. Then when that market is not very big, nobody thinks about making to somebody not has the whole products and that products of other people, because 200 tons that method it has from London to Edinburgh makes money to have in 3 weeks 100 and 400 people, or 100 human and 400 horses, and then to has horses is the count of 50 furgons, 50 machines, because that count of products that is that count of products that is of water has of that place of 6 or 10 8 human, and that 200 tons plus that big risk, doesn't matter of sea or how to say or machines, because if it has that 2 pounds not to be in that message from machines, it doesn't has that he can bring it from that products that size is very big of counting that other size, and that pounds makes like a little market, for example, that is in the time of and one for another. That's why it cannot to be that market in different ways and very little size. What kind of products was there in that London and Calcutta? Even if very big count of products, that's money that has that to be in the very wild people is not very useful. Then the 2 cities nowadays makes big market, and everybody makes for another for the rest. Earth making and a whole place made a for example very deep time of Bengali in India, Bengali, and in some west or east of China, east towns of China, because that time is not to be like they need for us in the historical books. In Bengali, Gang and other big rivers makes a lot of machines like Nile in the Egypt. In the East China towns has big rivers with that small and makes a lot of machines because makes inner machine very fast, not Nil and Gang, and two in the whole. Interesting that this Egypt or Hindu or Chinese make outer market, but they're big rich. They made like we see from the inner machines.